Hello and welcome to this week's Shrine of Secrets Killer Perk builds for week 22. This week we are going to be playing the Doctor for our build. For the first time ever, the Doctor's joining all the killers I've played before in Shrine of Secrets, and we're going to keep trying to bring in other killers without prestige 3ing them, because that's not happening anymore. I'm not doing that for a while. We're going to get everyone up there. So, what have we got in this week's Shrine for the killers? Well, if we have a look, for the very first perk, we've got Agitation. This is one of the Trapper's teachable perks. Agitation allows the killer to have increased movement speed when carrying a survivor, while also having a larger terror radius while carrying said survivor. This is a good build to use on a lot of killers, because the increased speed to transport bodies to the hook is always nice to have. Always good against any build, really. And then for the other perk, we got one of the Doctor's own teachables, and that is Overcharge. Every time you kick a generator at level 3, when a survivor goes to try to work on the kick generator, a tremendously difficult skill check will pop up. If this survivor misses this skill check, the generator will regress. At the lower levels, this skill check is slightly larger, and on level 3, this is really nice when combined with the Doctor. But what are we going to use with these perks? Well, if we have a look at what we've got for the Doctor's a really good killer to have, because he has add-ons that can naturally increase his terror radius, but he's also got like a trademark to follow. So with this trademark, I decided to go with two of the most used perks that Doctor mains usually have. And since, you know, Hex Ruin and Barbecue and Chili are not going to be in this build, we can't have to rely on that. So for the first perk that I chose, we're going to go with Distressing. Distressing gives you extra blood points in-game towards Deviousness by about 26% or something like that. Basically, you get Deviousness points a lot faster. It also increases the terror radius normally, so no matter what, Doctor will have a higher terror radius, even with the add-ons that he will have on him. Then for the other perk that we're going to use, this is another one from the Trapper, so this is going to be pretty obvious, but we're going with Unnerving Presence. This basically makes it harder for skill checks in general. With the increased terror radius, this is good. This is a really good perk to combine with Overcharge. What Unnerving Presence does is, when in the terror radius of the killer, the survivor's skill checks will be reduced drastically, especially at level 3. It basically makes it that much harder to hit any skill check whatsoever. For our add-ons to go with the Doctor's own ability, we're going to use Calm. Calm basically increases the terror radius considerably in treatment mode. So basically I have to be in shock therapy mode to be able to have the benefit of an increased terror radius. This helps out a lot with Unnerving Presence and Overcharge. But when he is in punishment mode, his terror radius will decrease. This will confuse the survivors. But that's not all we're going to be using. We're going to be using the other Calm, Class 2. This one only moderately does it, but it does stack with Calm 1. So this would basically give us a huge terror radius in shock therapy mode when combined with Distressing and Agitation. That will make Unnerving Presence and Overcharge that much more annoying. And to get the best benefit of this particular build, we're going to go to the game. So this is not the first time we've used this offering for a Shrine of Secrets build, but then again we don't really have a lot to go with, and if we want this to work, we need as much time as possible. On the game, the Doctor's terror radius and static shock always goes up or down, so it doesn't matter if they're on the top floor or the bottom floor, they will be affected by my build. With that out of the way, let's get into this. Yes! Okay. We got this. Someone used a Yamoka offering. I was so worried this would not work. This works. It's Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Really? That missed? Calm spirit. Yeah, no. Back to chasing you, buddy. There he goes. Oh, he doesn't have calm spirit. What the fuck? Oh, dead hard. Sweet. Yeah, about that, buddy. Alright, so they're really close. Okay, that works. So, I will admit, there was originally another video that was recorded, but it didn't quite work out. Yeah, no. Let's go.
Yeah.
To the basement. You stupid. Go on, hit your decisive. Didn't think so. Ah, one dead already. Oh, well, shit. Oh, what? I held that. That was a lunge. Oh, there is no pallet there. This is a really good game. We're only 6 minutes in. Oh well, this is game. This was fast. Kick 2 generators. Alright. No mercy. Wow. So many generators. So little time. Oh, that one fully regressed. This was good. It was really good. That went so fast. But then again, if it wasn't for that, I think it was the Jake. Yeah, if it wasn't for the Jake giving up on the hook, there was no way that this would have been so smooth. This would have been a little harder. Good game though. Good, really good game. Really fast game. Easy 22k. Just shy of that double pip. Really good build to use. Really good build. It's an annoying build, but it's a really good build. And there you have it. One of the most annoying Doctor builds ever to be conceived. Now, I'm pretty sure that this has been shown before, this type of build, but I just could not pass up the opportunity to use Overcharge and Agitation in this particular type of build. It just came to me. It was either this or we were going to go with an unlimited tier 3 Mars with Dead Rabbit. Yeah, that'd be annoying as hell as well. But, what do I think of this build? Well, going with the build itself, it's a really good build to use, and it's really bad to go against. And then the individual perks themselves, Agitation is pretty good. Agitation when combined with Iron Grasp will always be a really good combination of two decent perks. This basically means that you'll be able to take whatever survivor to a hook, and if you're trying to juggle a Decisive Strike user, Agitation and Iron Grasp combined means you can drop them an extra time, as well as make a little bit more distance every time you carry them, so always keep that in mind. And then Overcharge. This is a really annoying perk when you discover the killer is using it. As for killer itself, it is pretty good because it lets you know if someone's hopped straight back on the generator you've just kicked. Distressing and Unnerving Presence are kind of a trademark combination of perks for the Doctor at this point, so I don't really need to say much about that. And that's it. That's all for this week's Shrine of Secrets. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. I'll see you next week for week 23. Hopefully next week we get a really good set, because this week's wasn't too bad aside from the Survivor's Decisive Strike. I'll see you guys next week.